Hey guys, welcome to Offshoot Comics Off Topic. We're your host, Kirby Kid.
And Black Superman.
Also known as David Clark.
And yeah, I'm still Black Superman, Walter Bryant, Incredible Hulk thing right now. You have to understand, Black Superman doesn't accomplish what I need right now. The Hulk has the rage, and we have rage.
Today we're talking about Naruto chapter 688. I have to warn you. I'm gonna put a little warning up here. This chapter is a crossroads. If you don't read this chapter, you're in regular Naruto world. You can't unsee what we're about to talk about right now. It's a new level of incompetence when it comes to writing. Go ahead. Your rage is fresh. You just read it.
I just have to say this one thing. This one thing, and this entire video will probably be encompassed in this one thing. Okay, we have sat through upgrades that don't make any sense. We have sat through upgrades that come from no explanation whatsoever. This particular upgrade not only doesn't make any sense, it's freaking impossible.
By Kishimoto's own rules, this is impossible. What we're talking about, if you haven't read the chapter, is that Kakashi, he has perfect Susanoo and 2 Mangekyo Sharingans with no blindness and no chakra use. And from what I can tell from his eyes, they have not changed from his regular Mangekyo, which means that this is not eternal. Which, how did you, okay, first of all, we were always told it goes Mangekyo Sharingan, where you get 1 jutsu in each eye, and then once you match with that, you get the big one, which is Susanoo. And then once you get your brother's eyes, you get perfect, or you get eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and from that, you got perfect Susanoo, which is why only Madara had it. And also Sasuke got it as well.
Yeah, like 3 seconds ago.
But he met all the requirements. He had the Mangekyo, he took his brother's eyes, and then eventually he was like, oh, I have perfect Susanoo. Okay, see, that there are rules there. We don't agree how Sasuke got it because we hate him, but he did it the right way. Obito, who is dead, not dying, we thought he was dead. His body was destroyed and he crossed over into the afterlife.
Okay, yeah, understand. Dude became stone and crumbled. And his soul met with Ren's soul.
His non-physical soul,
as a child,
decided to use his Mangekyo Sharingan, the thing that he does not even physically have anymore, to travel dimensions, which apparently death is now a dimension, to come back. Okay. Now that's like if you're not following, that is like if Goku died and used instant transmission to come back and was like, "Hello guys, I was just kidding, I'm back."
Wait. No, because it's even worse. Because at least instant transmission is something you could learn. Sharingan is a bloodline power.
so only happens to other people, not Uchihas.
This is a bloodline power. So you have to be alive. You have to have a bloodline to use this power. Yeah. No.
And so he comes back as a spirit glob thing. He's like, "Oh, all right, guys," and then all of a sudden, now on some other third plane of existence, Kakashi and him are both kids now, and he's like, "You have a rep to keep, so I'm gonna give you this," and then he just gets 2 Sharingan. Keep in mind, there's been no physical change, and another problem with this is that, let's say magically he came back and gave him part of his spirit, which allowed him to form his own Sharingan. Okay, let's say I accept that. Okay, you need a massive amount of chakra to even use one of the jutsus, let alone Susanoo, let alone perfect flying Susanoo.
Doesn't he need a medical ninja to put the eyes in?
We're gonna go ahead and skip that because that's too much. Because that's I can't accept that.
I mean, okay, fine, you made the soul eyes into real eyes,
but he still has no chakra. Because think about it, we learned way in the beginning what makes chakra. You have the physical part of your body and the spiritual. Yeah. So even if he added extra spiritual, he's now got 3 parts spiritual and 2 parts physical. There's something missing there.
Okay, this hurt my soul.
Soul.
This hurt my soul. I mean, just way down the. Because okay,
just go get another one from the afterlife. It's just call your friend. Just whatever.
I'm at a point in time where I've invested too much time in this manga to let it go.
Oh yeah, no, we riding this to the end.
Yeah, but I can't understand what's happening anymore.
It's really, first of all, now he has the power to be Hokage, which is stupid, and it's so frustrating because he shouldn't have this. And first of all, neither him or Obito have ever achieved Susanoo. So how did you skip ahead past the whole trading eyes with your brother thing, past the whole achieving Susanoo, to just perfect Susanoo? And not only that, perfect control and admission of it. Because remember, when Sasuke first did Susanoo, remember how it came out in stages? Mm-hmm. First it was the skeleton, then it had like a head, and then like it slowly turned. And Sasuke is a genius, and his took time, and he has it naturally. Kakashi gets something that neither him or the weird pedophile soul inside him now, they've never used Susanoo. So he took his unknowledge, and Obito took his unknowledge, and they formed it to make knowledge, I guess. I guess that's how it works now. You just, two wrongs make a Susanoo. It was so bad that Naruto saw the perfect Susanoo save Sakura, who, by the way, is useless. And he was like, yeah, good job, Sasuke. And Sasuke like, goes, that wasn't me. I didn't do it. And I was like, no. What? and Sasuke was like, this is impossible. Even if he had the Sharingan still, he doesn't have the requirements. His eyes should be bleeding like crazy.
It should be.
Itachi, the King Uchiha, his eyes were bleeding. And that was his regular Susanoo. And he had way more chakra than Kakashi did.
Yeah, okay. I need to get away from this for a second. Okay, so the cool parts here. Naruto,
yes, that was cool.
Naruto decides that he is going to attack. So he forms Rasen Shuriken with all the tail beasts. Every element, every tail beast.
Enhanced by Sage Mode.
Yeah, dude, and that was tight.
Yeah.
He had his shadow clones. They each had one, and it was tight. And he attacked, and this goddess was, well, she's like, oh, well, this is gonna suck.
Yeah.
And like her little black sun thing is just like talking to her, and it's like, I can't believe this is happening. Right.
Now I was doing all this with a fraction of the tail beast chakra. I mean, but yeah, that was pretty cool. So like, even if Naruto doesn't end up becoming Hokage, all Kages in all villages and everywhere in the world will bow down and listen to what King Naruto has to say. Because what are you gonna tell him? No.
I know you haven't read it, but like, if you ever read the Princess of Mars stories, the John Carter.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, not John Carter, the Disney version, the actual John Carter. Okay. If you read those, then comes this point where like he's gone all over Mars, and he has pretty much killed every king on the planet and put somebody else in the leadership. So they all bring him forward and they say, yeah, we're the kings, but you know what? We're gonna make you the warlord. So we're all kings of our own lands, but we still bow to you. This is what Naruto's gonna be. Like, he won't be Hokage, and it really won't matter.
Because Kakashi is gonna be 6th Hokage. Which the rumors are basically he's gonna be that in the Naruto the last movie, and Naruto will be sort of like Jiraiya, who goes around and everyone will be like, wow, I wish he was Hokage, but no, he's just gonna walk outside and not lead us.
I mean, Obito just flat out said you're going to be the 6th Hokage,
which means it's going to happen because he's dead, and everyone knows that the last thing you say as you're dying is what's going to happen.
But no, he was already dead.
No, he's now re-undead. Because now he's here in the real world doing things.
As a 14-year-old boy.
He's a super ghost.
Without a Dragon Ball.
You know what? That's what we're calling him now. His name is now Super Ghost. You know what? I want to do this. We're going to start a movement. # Super Ghost. That is Obito's new name.
You know what's funny? Like, when I started reading this and the first thing they did was showed Obito and Rin, I didn't know where this was going.
I did. Nowhere.
I assumed that he was going. Like as soon as he said, "I got to go see Kakashi," I was like, "Okay, fine. He's going to go back and give him the Sharingan." That shouldn't be able to happen. That's totally impossible. But okay, fine. I'm willing to accept that somehow he's going to go give him back his Sharingan.
Yeah, you thought like I thought. You thought that one, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
he gave him both. He gave him both.
Yeah, he gave him both. He gave him 2 Sharingans that don't exist.
How does he initiate? How did he get chakra to initiate? I mean, because think about it. Okay, look. If all it takes to get away from death is to just use a space-time ninjutsu, then how did the 2nd and 4th Hokage stay dead? Because they both have Hiroshin. So they should just be able to go. They should be able to just, bam, done. I'm back.
That's why Goku keeps coming back.
And let's not forget, Kishimoto does love Dragon Ball.
Okay, I keep saying this. I'm gonna say it one more time. Kishimoto, if you're ready to move on to the next thing, then just move on to the next thing. You know what? There are a lot of comic books in America that they continue the old story while starting a new one. If you just want to move on to Naruto's next chapter, then just move on. Find somebody else who loves this story. Find somebody else who loves this story. Let them write it. And then you just what they do.
Do it! Break.
It's fine.
We're available.
We will take care of this.
We can Skype it and work it out.
Look, we can go back and fix the problems you've set down already. But we'd have to go back and fix them because you've just
don't be Kubo, please. Don't bleach your manga. That manga is unreadable. If you notice, we have not talked about it.
Yeah, really.
It's awful.
Sharknado 2 here. This is what we're having here. I'm having a Sharknado 2 moment. By the way, that movie, dude actually jumps over sharks.
I know, right? Yeah, he's like, you did right. Like, don't say it. You jumped the shark. I'm like, because they did the whole movie and it was stupid, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, first of all, real quick, Sharknado moment. The end was stupid. He reaches into a random shark that just happened to be the shark that had her arm, takes the gun out, and it happens to just work, and he's like, ah!
Dude, okay. You realize that, like, throughout this movie, her arm has been eaten from, like, about
right
here.
The super shark has super cells that made the arm grow. Had it been there any longer, a fully formed human being would have come out.
Because like her arm was gone from the arm he pulled out was like right here.
Yeah, but she's like hook. But it was like this. It was like a whole person inside of that thing. It was. Anyways, back to Super Ghost. Remember hashtag Super Ghost for making this a thing. So yeah, Kakashi has Super Susanoo and Sakura is useless. Which her Byakugo is still active. She's still immortal. How is she not? Like if I was Naruto, I would just give her some Sage Mode chakra or something so she could hit.
She'd be useless. You'd just be wasting your Sage Mode chakra because you give it to her and she'd be like, "Okay, Naruto, what do I do now?"
You punch. You're the best. She's literally the best puncher in the manga. Give her some Sage chakra, because even if she messes it up, she's immortal. She'll be fine.
No.
But
no.
It doesn't just
no.
And
you have way more hope for her.
And she should have boss summoned or something. Like bring Katsuya out here. She
did that.
No, she brought. No, remember they all brought out like the second step person. They didn't bring out the boss. That's to show that they're the new generation. Well, you know what? Screw the new generation. The old generation is better because they lived this long. So clearly they've learned something.
Yeah,
and why is Naruto he has all of this free chakra? He should have been bringing out Ma and Pa and all the other high class frogs, use them as distractions, and then do Frog Song, the audio genjutsu that shut pain down. Do that on this chick.
Why would you do that?
Because you would win immediately.
Exactly. So why would you do that? I mean, why would you want to win immediately?
Just bring out Ma and Pa. They're ready. They've fought through an Engon before. I mean, this is like hyper Engon.
He loves Dragon Ball. The one manga / anime on the planet where you've got a guy who can literally end every fight in one punch, and he doesn't do it ever. He just stands there and lets you beat on him until his powers are about to be gone. Then he goes, "Oh, maybe I should win this fight," and then he runs out of power.
Yeah,
every time.
By the way, the only way there could be a part 3 is if one or two things happens. One, Naruto and Sasuke, after beating this chick, give all of her chakra and all of their now enhanced powered up chakra to revive everybody because they don't have any chakra. So then that would bring Naruto and Sasuke back down to just Naruto mastering the Kyuubi because he knows he's gonna let the other 9 beasts go. He'll have just the Kyuubi, and Sasuke will just have the perfect Susanoo, but he won't have the new chakra powers. So he'll still have the same powers, just less fuel. Or we assume that evil chick needed an army to fight a much stronger space army, and they will fight that. That's it. There's no other way, because you can't have Naruto and Sasuke, who are still technically Genin, by the way. You can't have them go on a D-rank mission to catch a cat. You can't. It wouldn't work. like, go get that cat. Okay, Rasen Shuriken. It's caught forever.
I really hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. There's nowhere else to go.
Yeah, technically, they're not allowed S-class missions.
No,
but they can't have anything less.
No, exactly.
They're like basically they need like quadruple S.
They're so powerful that to send them on a mission would be considered an act of war. It'd be like, it's the equivalent of like if we wanted to like send an envoy to meet with the queen and we sent a nuke to sit in the room. You don't do that. I mean, there's not many options, and I personally think what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna go with the option of giving all the chakra up to like divvy it up, which will make them all more equal. And Naruto will probably let the Nine-Tails Fox go. Cause remember he said, I'm coming for the hatred inside you, and part of the hatred is being used as a weapon. So he'll have no demons. He'll just have Sage mode.
And
he'll still retain some of the Nine-Tail chakra because that's just what you do when you've been a host that long. But
he'll still have a link to it or something, and the Nine-Tails will like
or he'll
follow him around,
or he'll have like a contract with them where he can summon them or something.
Yeah,
but he won't keep them captured. You know that.
Or he'll have like a there's this old anime I used to like called Guy, where this guy could like summon a beast forward, and then the beast would jump into his body, and then he would armor up into these different demon forms. I don't understand the whole Japanese demon thing, but there's neither here nor there. So like he would turn, and these demon forms he formed, they looked like Baratech fighters. So yeah, he would turn into like a robot, but he was a demon. So go figure. Anyway, yeah, it didn't make any sense. Kind of like this chapter.
Yeah. So obviously, as you can tell, we're not impressed or happy at all. It actually made my day, my week, and possibly my entire year worse just for having read it. Hopefully Naruto the last movie will help out, and if not, hopefully it will be the last, because I'm tired of it. I had such high hopes. I really did going into part 2.
This is a ninja war. I haven't seen a war.
I haven't seen any ninjas.
Like 2 fights.
I haven't seen any ninjas at all.
Yeah, it's like, where is everybody? I mean, I know that they lost their chakras or whatever, but they could still throw some shurikens.
If you're not God mode, you're not helpful.
Stand there and go, woo!
And first of all, how did 1010 not help more? Because think about it, she had all the items from the Sage of Six Paths. The guy who, by the way, killed the lady they're trying to kill right now. Yeah. She had all those items. Now, the reason why she couldn't use them before was because she had little chakra. But didn't everybody at the same time get Kyuubi chakra?
Yeah, they got a Naruto boost.
So, wouldn't you have sealed Madara?
No, they just all stood there and went, wow,
look at Naruto. I feel strong. Right, yes.
That's just... I mean, literally, that's what they did. Right. Like 10 chapters ago, they all got Naruto's chakra, and they all went, wow.
Well, no, at one point they formed that eagle and flew through stuff. Remember that?
Oh, and they built that wall.
That was lame. Also, why would the Sage of Six Paths need those items if he was anywhere as near as powerful as Naruto is, and he probably was, and more.
Oh, more so.
Yeah. Why did he need those items? Like the ceiling thing I can get, but why did he need the element fan? Why?
Because it was cool,
or to make trouble for his kids. He's like, I hate both y'all. Here's super powerful items that anyone can use. Go. But yeah, so we're not happy with Naruto right now. Let us know how you feel in the comments, and remember, #SuperGhost. I want this to be trending. Make it happen. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. We're getting ready to do the Gundam video part 1. I'm going to tell you what materials finally won out the battle on who gets to get made. And we might talk about something else. Maybe a third video. Who knows? It's a mystery. Actually, if you're watching right now, you're probably seeing it at the bottom. It's not much of a mystery, but it is to us at this current point in time. But that's it for this week. Until next time, we've been your hosts, Kirby Kid.
And Black Superman.
See you later, guys.